Afternoon, fellow plotters. It's Darren here in Cranmer, Northumberland, talking about allotments versus gardens. Basically, an issue of neglected garden, fantastic allotment. 4 years ago, when I did get my allotment, I'd been waiting for 6.5 years to get one. I eventually got one, and as you can see at the background there, where the bricks are, that's originally where my shed was, which is in my allotment. I've been waiting, as I say, 6.5 years, and this, in the meantime, before that, was basically my little haven where I'd spend hours pottering away in the shed, growing seeds, whatever I could, to the best of my abilities, in the area that I had, and the knowledge that I had. And it was fantastic. Fantastic front garden, back garden, side garden, loved it. But as you can see, I've neglected it. 4 or 5 years ago, I potted this fig tree, which I should have pruned a couple of years ago. If you know or don't know, it's in this pot because you need to restrict the roots to encourage fruit. If you put it in the ground, you can't put it in the ground, and you can put bricks around it to restrict roots, or flagstones. If you don't do that, it basically encourages leaf growth, so you could have a massive tree but no fruit. So I find myself quite lucky that I do get fruit in Northumberland. This is a south facing wall, so it gets the sun most of the day. So whether that encourages fruit, I don't know, but as you can see, it's quite neglected. So I'll have to sort that out. I was going to take this down to the plot 4 years ago. It's about half this size, but it's the weight of the pot. I didn't. I wish I had now. So as you can see, the place is a mess. And today I have an intention of tidying up. That's buddleia in the back. I got a tree, well, I should say a buddleia bush, about 12 years ago. I seen it where I used to work. Really wanted one, but I had intentions of growing it into a tree, which I did. You'll see that in a minute. I trimmed it a few years ago, brought the branches in here, had flowers on. Didn't think that the seeds, or the seeds from the flowers and all that, would drop on the ground and sell seed. And as you can see, cut these back a couple of days ago, and it was like a jungle. So hopefully I'm going to sort all this out. Out here, decking with a palm tree. If you don't know, well, you two probably do remember, 2010 had that fantastic winter, or not as good as we could probably say. It killed off this palm tree. This palm tree has been here for years. Even when I went, the high school's just over there. I used to walk past this house and see this palm tree. When I first moved in 2004, it was up to the height of the house. It got killed 2010, thought it was dead. As you can see, the size of the hole, that was the size of the trunk, it was that big. But for some reason it grew back. So it's been growing back since then. Hasn't flowered, but hopefully it will. And there's the buddleia tree. You can see how big it is. I mainly did it because obviously this decking looks onto house, looks onto a cycle track, so I wanted a bit more privacy, so I put that there to get privacy, but I didn't think it would like go as crazy as this. That self-seeded itself, that self-seeded itself. I cut it down last year, put these here, all intentional shredding, but I didn't do that. Another Aguilera was self-seeded itself. Different variety colours, same thing, purple, some white here, light pink, different sort of shapes, single buddleias, double petalled or treble petalled buddleias, as you see, white ones, light pink, some over there with some yellow in it. So I have all intention today to tidy this up. So that's what I'm saying, the disadvantage of having an allotment. You can have a fantastic allotment and come home to this, or spend that much time in the allotment. It's unbelievable. So I need to sort this out today, so hopefully you'll see the result. Not the best, it won't be Chelsea show standards, but it'll be better. This, I can't remember what you call it, it's got massive. That used to be a massive, you know it is, I can't remember the name. Anyway. So I need to sort this out totally. It's an absolute mess. Anyway, see you later. Put comments on. Tell us if your allotment is a haven, beautiful, versus your garden. Hopefully it's not just me, you know what I mean? I pride myself having a lovely garden, and it was, but unfortunately it needs sorting today. Okay, see you later. 4.5 hours later, 4 bags of rubbish. Well, I shouldn't really say rubbish, it's more garden waste. We'll hopefully go to the allotment, we'll have to see what happens. Don't want to waste it, you know, more compost for me next year, free. And here we go. There's a palm tree, cut right back. All them palm leaves are in a bag, so we'll leave that lot down. And there you go. The garden is tidied up to a certain extent. I've cut the branches right back, as you can see on the bottle here, so it gives it a bit more light. I think that's one of the main problems, because I used to have a lot of plants in here and they sort of died back. That willow has been cut right back, bearing in mind it's only May, and it'll grow back and have another flush of flowers. That's been cut. There's a big bush there, a few bushes, trees over there, bushes cut back, and basically it's ended all up here. I know one side's looking okay, another side nice so, but I haven't got an industrial shredder to cut it back. As I say, the reason why I had all that, the bushes, was privacy, because I've got a cycle track right here in front of my house. So hopefully I can get this a bit more tidy up when I get more time. So hopefully there's people out there who've got the same issue, on a fantastic garden, fantastic allotment, but haven't got the time. Anyway, hopefully if you're on the same issue, you've got a bit more time to do it. Anyway, see you later from me in Cramerton, Northumberland. I'm in the shed. See ya.